Hey, what's going on, everyone? Playing Balatro today, full version. Let's do. Oh, yep, that's the good thing. Let's do doing the magic day. Actually, that sounds like fun. I want to talk a little bit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Will I even be able to afford it? Actually, now that I think about it, huh? That's a good question. But anyway, we'll play this. Play the pair just to get some points. I want to talk about a little bit about the situation surrounding Balatro. Have a little bit of drama going on. I don't have any hard team. Yeah, okay, so hearts. Despite pulling a ton of them, is not the way to go here. Wow, nothing apparently is the way to go here. Interesting. Anyway, what is going on with Balatro, you might ask? So Balatro recently had their ratings skyrocket because we'll quickly play a flash here and get out of our big blind. Because it is in the eyes of the people who have rated the game, is condoning poker. I don't think we're going to afford this. We are actually. And that is actually a really interesting one. Flash is good, but we don't have enough money for it, so we're just going to have to move on. Playing cards are nice. And having 2 free jokers here is actually going to be great. Clubs. Yeah, clubs scoring higher is huge for us. So that's what we'll focus on. But the rating has gone up from, I believe it was 3 plus to 18 plus, because it apparently condones gambling, is informational, and let me see if I can pull up the statement really quick to see what the exact words were. But basically it got changed from being, a game anyone can buy and everyone can buy it, to being in kind of like that. Probably will just focus on tarot packs, from being honest though. Diamonds obviously not great. Wild card is probably better than anything else here. I want to do the same thing with this tarot card. Spades, again, we're just going to turn this into a wild. Anyway, not super helpful, but it'll be okay. Heart is nice, actually. I will try our best here to not use this. Anyway, but enough getting distracted, and we actually are doing quite well right now. But the people who are rating Balatro says it's 18 plus because it is condoning, supporting, and promoting gambling. The game is a gambling game. Apparently, it's pro gambling. It teaches people how to gamble, which if you just take a look here, you're playing poker hands, which is something you can definitely say. We're actually just going to use the lucky card here. We're going to use it. We'll use it on the club. Yeah. I'd like to use it on a card that's better than a 7, but it's what we're stuck with. Anyway, as you can see, obviously we are playing poker hands. We got a pair here. That's a pretty bad poker hand, really. Got the makings of a flush, or a straight, excuse me. Jeez, I'm all over the place. Searching for hearts or clubs. We have some of both, really. We have 4 hearts right now, so we're going to go full in on hearts when we get there. And we got flushes, pairs, queens, kings, playing with the deck. But as you can also see here, it is a roguelite. We got a whole bunch of jokers, which are the main effect. I was gonna say effecty. It's thing that affects the run the most. The big thing about this run. I have tarot cards. Have you ever played with tarot cards while gambling? I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me too much if some people say they have, but that's not exactly the usual thing. I'm upgrading both hearts and clubs, and I really need to pick one if I'm going to focus on doing jokers, or focus on one of these. Try to, get a certain direction going with this run. We're going to go ahead and discard all of these, focus on our hearts, get a flush, and actually we're going to keep this ace and use these right here. We didn't even keep the ace, so it didn't matter, but this is definitely better for us. Maybe we could have dumped a 10 for the ace, but we got there, we got the points. Anyway, but the main reason I want to talk about this is because this is a game made by a single developer by the name of Local Thunk. I think it's published through, I don't remember what the Playstack I think might be the publisher, but as for the actual game development itself, it's made by a single person. A dude's name is Local Thunk, and as you can see, well, I don't know how much you're enjoying this personally, but I know I am having a great time with this game. I've enjoyed it a ton. Many other people would probably agree that this game has been fantastic. I mean, it has over 250,000, I believe, sales. It's for the publisher Playstack. It's like the best-selling game they've had in their entire lifespan. Increases rank. Change more things into hearts. We actually don't really have that many clubs, so it might be good to go full in on hearts and get rid of our clubs. Why not? Anyway, but as you can see now, we have multiple kings. Honestly, we could get 5 of the same kings, and that's something very cool about this game, is that while there are things like your normal poker hands, you got straight flush, four of a kind, pair, high card, things of that nature that you will see in like an actual gambling type of thing, stuff of that nature going on, where you have, I don't want this card actually anymore either. I mean, it might have been slightly helpful in this hand, but it wasn't going to be helpful long term. Anyway, we'll discard these, start looking for exactly what we want, which is a flash. But there are really cool things. Like you see, we have 2 6s that are the exact same thing. And a really cool thing about this game is that they've added new hands, new things that just aren't in poker. Not something you'd find into gambling. We're gonna go ahead and buy this. We'll use it in just a minute. We'll change our hand size up now, and then we'll move on to the next one. Honestly, that might not be super helpful in the long run, but we'll use it for now. This is a flush. But again, talking about what kind of new hands they have, let's say you had a 5 of a kind, but they're also the same suit, kind of like our 6s are looking right now, or our kings are looking right now. Eventually we might be able to get enough jokers, get enough cards where we have 5 of the exact same kind. That's going to be called a flush 5 in this game. There is also, if I remember correctly, 5 of a kind, where you don't even have to have the same suit, but you have the same rank. So this is some really cool things about this game that kind of show you that maybe actually we should definitely just go ahead and use this and turn everything into hearts. You can become a heart, you're a heart, you're a heart. Use it, and that will get us there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. But yeah, it's something about the game where it's just like, okay, poker hand, sure, it's a poker hand. I can kind of understand that. Let's go ahead and turn the left into the right. We obviously don't want to turn our wild ace into an ace of spades. I don't know what that is about, but this is a flush house. Have you seen that before? I didn't think so. I honestly didn't even know that that hand was in the game. So that's actually very cool to see. I'm very happy to have gotten that. But that just goes to show you what kind of stuff you might find. I'm gonna actually sell this really quick while we're at it, and change this into a flush. I also haven't seen this before, so that's really cool. I would love to have more of those. The arm is a really annoying thing to have. Excuse me. Boss playing to go up against is what I was trying and failing at saying. Aces are better, so we'll go ahead and play this. It doesn't really do much for us, but it does a little bit, which is more than nothing. I should get us pretty much all the way there. Is Flush leveled up for us? Flush is not yet leveled up for us, so this is a fine time to go after Flush. Anyway, enough of that. Another, to show how impactful this can be, is where I was trying to get to, but I am easily distracted. If you have not figured that out yet, I would love to have this actually. That is amazing, and we'll take this too. Cool. Anything we don't really want here? This one could probably go at some point. Queens, I think we could do more of. Yeah, queens are good. So we'll go ahead and use this, while aces are also actually probably better. We'll search for an ace, see if we can get it. And then we'll also play the 2-pair. But to get back to the example of showing how much this can affect a game, there is another game that is similar in its scenario. It's another roguelike called, if I can pull the name out of the back of my skull really quick, Luck Be a Landlord. Luck Be a Landlord is another roguelike that is has a slot machine mechanic where it you know, you buy the stuff, you get things, cool and all, but if you but it's based off a slot machine. Let's see if we get anything cool. Plenty cards, tarot cards, spades. We're going to be using this, whether you like it or not. That's just good. Tarot card, honestly, give me planets. Not really what I wanted, but I was willing to take the risk there. And then really I'm just saving this for aces because of this right here. Honestly, this can go right there, but I'm actually gonna sell that. This I'm willing to gamble on actually. We get it right back, so you know. Didn't do too much, but hey. It's gonna be something like a 6 or 5. Not really too helpful right now. I could be like a diamond, or excuse me, a heart, but not something that really is interesting to me. Again, not something that is really helpful, but we are playing a flush, which is very nice. Cool. That did us fantastic, and we are going to turn this card into an ace. So we now have 3 aces, a queen. There's no telling what this is, but we know we have another flush right here, which should get us there, which is all we needed. Will actually get us way over of where we need to be. So cool. But Luck Be a Landlord, let's get back into that conversation really quick. I'm actually going to stop here for just a moment just so I can gather my thoughts and actually think things through for just a moment. Straight flush, give me a tarot pack. Actually, I should have seen what this was for. Steel card, planet card. I don't really want you or you to even have the chance. Yeah. Oh. That sounds bad. No, thank you. What I would love to see right now, though, is this one is to get the Tarot Joker. Wolf's Boss Blind. I'm not too excited about either of these. Yo, egg! 1 free reroll per shop. These are actually okay. Not amazing, but okay. I'm happy with these. I said I was going to pause for a moment to talk about Lucky Landlord, and then I am just here blabbering on. I'm playing the game. I'm not even talking half the time. Anyway, but Luckily Be a Landlord. That's another game, roguelite, that is taken out of context and shown to be promoting gambling. And it was taken down in 13 countries, one of those being South Korea. And South Korea was a huge deal for this game. Also produced by a solo developer. Though I definitely cannot remember who that developer is at this moment. And I'm not going to bother looking at it because it's going to take me a couple minutes to figure that out, and no one wants to sit here for a couple minutes and look at a blank screen. Anyway, discard these. I really need more of my aces to show up because this is not putting in the work I thought it would. And that didn't really get me as far as I thought it would take me either. Discard these. That's our last discard, but that's enough to get us there. But with Luck Be a Landlord, South Korea was taken out because of the ratings and everything. It got changed from whatever rating it was to 18 plus, taken off a lot of stores because of that reason. And then South Korea was 20% of this game's revenue, its income. That's a huge loss for anyone, whether that be a large corporation or a small developer. It's really, really tough to deal with. And what makes it even worse is that it took over 6 months for it to get reinstated in South Korea. You have no idea how impactful that is going to be for sales. How I would like this, but if this is going to hit, I would rather hit something that I actually would like to keep. That's a huge deal. It took over 6 months. Like, it is reinstated now in one of the 13 countries that it got impacted in, but I don't know why I keep on going for Full House when I haven't even played one Full House since I've been upgrading it. That's really good. Yeah. This can probably go, but honestly, the rest of these for now, I'm probably going to keep. Flash is huge though. Anyway, it's like that's a huge deal. It took them 3 appeals, and maybe it would have happened much faster if they were like a large corporation, but it was another instance where it was a small developer. And as of early March 3rd, I think it's now been affected for 2 days. There's been really no 2-pair, pair. Neither of those are too interesting to me, so I'm just gonna go Celestial Pack and try to upgrade Flash. I mean, it would be a bad idea to like not upgrade, but honestly, none of them seem that interesting to me. I'm just gonna go next and hit this one. But it can show how impactful it can be. Like, it took 6 months for one country to reinstate it. Obviously, it was really good because it's like the country for that game, but there's no telling how impactful this will be for Balatro. Like, thankfully, I'm still able to play it. I really enjoy this game. I'm glad I'm able to play it as much as I am. I was able to buy it before the ratings got changed, but I mean, I'm one of over 250 people who got it. There's no telling how many people also saw this game and was like, that's a ton of fun, I really want to play it, and now just may not ever be able to. Annoying. it's because they're wilds, but oh, that doesn't even hit on it. Oh wow, that's really unfortunate. I still got there, but that hurts. But we'll see what happens. That's interesting, but I don't think that's what I'm gonna go for. Celestial Pack is huge. I just really enjoyed Celestial Packs. I would appreciate it if that was an ace, but queens are still pretty good because we have a lot of queens, thankfully. Even more flesh houses. I mean, we currently have what? 4 aces. We have very little clubs left, and 4 queens, 3 jacks, 3 kings. We have a pretty good shot at making that work. $20 is nice. Really on the boss blind. I'm not too worried about for either of these. But anyway, those are some thoughts over Balatro. If you want maybe a better video explaining it, I think I saw Ludwig post a video kind of going over the situation. Like he's not like super into game development, or excuse me. I don't know why I'm holding out. This is still just good. If anything, I'd rather do it like this, just in case I can potentially get a flash house. Regardless, but he made a video that I saw. There's also an article that came out. It was by Mike Eats. I want to say his name was for some reason. Yeah, his name is Mike Eats. That I thought didn't go like super in depth over this situation specifically, but I still think it's an interesting read that I think makes some pretty good points in support for this, despite it not like going out of its way to exactly go over this topic. No, I was gonna say that doubling your money was probably the best one, but the more hearts we could do, the better right now. I wish I was able to like look into those and like see exactly what it is. Just like off rep, but I'm gonna sell this and see what else I might get. If I can get something, I mean that's good. I was gonna say if I can get something that like multiplies all this, like that would be fantastic, but unfortunately just not quite there yet. Yeah, we'll play that. Anyway, those are my unscripted, kind of all over the place thoughts on the current situation surrounding Balatro. I'm sure you can find people who are much more quite a bit more like composed in their thoughts, and like a bit more, I'm just curious if there are more different kind of hands. No, alright, that's fine. We'll come back to the aces in just a moment. Do I have more kings or queens left at the same moment? So it doesn't matter. I'm sure you can find those. Scatterbrain is what I was the word I was looking for, really. If you want to try to find someone who's a little less scatterbrain in their thoughts about it, I'm sure that's entirely possible. Let's go for this. I'm gonna sell 15 hearts, so should be able to work out pretty well. Wait, what? It just gives you 10 more in general. Okay, cool. That is pretty good. do like that. I like the idea of it anyway. Flesh is getting better. Oh, obviously good. Time to talk about more happy topics. Well, I don't know if it's more happy, but did y'all see that hearts are really good? But did y'all see that there is a new Mega Man movie? Mega Man? Excuse me, Mega Man. If there's a Mega Man movie, I was about to say, holy cow. Yeah, Mega Mind movie though. A new Mega Mind movie has come out into theaters. I personally have not seen it yet, but I've only heard the most horrible things about it. I've heard that it looks like it's been written by an AI. It looks like it was, yeah, I was about to say, you know what? Give me this, try to see if I can get I can only play one hand type actually. It's gonna say, let me see if I can get a house flesh. But I can't play that hand, so we'll just play a normal hand. Obviously, normal hand. Anyway, but I heard that the animation of it looks worse than the original Megamind, and even so looks worse than excuse me, I don't know what happened there. Even looks worse than some of the games that came out about Megamind when that first started getting released. I now have 38 hearts. Nice. So make that 40. Doing pretty good on the whole hearts thing. Uncommon Joker, meh. Special pack, honestly, might be the way to go. Honestly, if I can get in a Discord, that would go pretty crazy right now. About 15,000 points roughly on a normal hand. Excuse me, I would like to keep that one. Yeah, but no, I can't make a flush house. I could have saved the 9s and probably tried for it. Though I don't have a ton of 6s. But I mean, there was the possibility that would have worked, but we got there. Cool. Nope. Well. I'm just curious what would be here. Interesting. Yeah, I really just want to see what the options would be more than anything else. I have to get 35,000. Oh no. I didn't realize that I have to get 35,000. I thought it was gonna be so much lower than 35,000. This has just become exponentially like harder than. The Jack in hand is fine. We want to get rid of this 9, 7. Honestly, we're looking for a flesh house is the main way to go. We have 2 of the queens already, so we're probably just fully committing for the queens. This is, I think, the best hand we can possibly get. And then the queens have like this stuff. The king's probably better for that, but I mean, this is just about the best hand we can get right now. Yeah, we'll try it. I don't know if I just gotta hope this helps, but this is gonna be huge. It does. No, we didn't get there. Wow. Okay. Well, that's definitely something. The needle. That's a really tough one then. I should have definitely searched for the bonus cards, like maybe using the kings instead of the queens, looking for 8s. Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. One point I am actually going to make really quickly here is that while Balatro may have a semblance of poker, which can in some people's mind lead directly towards gambling, I've lost nothing here today other than time, which in my opinion wasn't something I'm gambling over, not something I'm throwing to chance. It's something that I enjoy doing. I like to sit down here, play video games, talking to a microphone sometimes. It's kind of almost therapeutic. I'm not throwing something of value away, throwing it at the screen, throwing it at a wall, hoping it will stick, taking a chance, and a small one at that. Anyway, this is, let's just hope Balatro can get the recognition it deserves. I personally don't think it's sports gambling. I think it's just a very fun game in a genre of roguelite that is almost entirely chance anyways. But thank you all very much for watching. I do hope y'all enjoyed, and if you still have an opportunity to go get Balatro. Go support it. Go sign a petition. I don't know. Do something. Support the developer though, for sure. He definitely deserves. I think it's a he anyway. I've been saying that this entire time, and I honestly have no idea. But he deserves all the support in the world, especially right now with this situation going on. I'm sure that can't be fun. But y'all have a good one. I'll see you later next time. Bye.